Charity Auma, the National Secretary for Education, Professional Standards and Discipline of Uganda Professional Science Teachers Union. Today we are at Lango College, situated in Northern Region. We are for Northern Regional Competition for Science Innovation Projects 2025, organized by the Uganda Professional Science Teachers Union. Here at Lango College, we are having schools from West Nile region, we are having schools from Karamoja region, we are having schools from Lango region, and a few schools from Acholi region. And we are so blessed that this is the last competition we are having today as regional competition. We started by Central Regional Competition. We went to Eastern Regional Competition, and the Western Region was done last Saturday, the 12th of July, and today, 19th of July, we are at Regional Competition, Northern Region. This project has been organized by Uganda Professional Science Teachers Union to help the learners appreciate what they're learning in the classrooms and showcase the different innovations they have, the talents they have, the passion they have in implementing especially the lower secondary curriculum. It has been a very good competition because we are able to receive very, very good projects being brought by our learners. The quality of the projects we are getting from the learners gives us a reason that we are moving in the right direction. I want to thank the Ministry of Education and other stakeholders like National Curriculum Development Center for coming up with this curriculum, which is helping our learners to realize that it is not all about just learning in the classroom, but it's all about getting the key ideas in the classroom that they can use to think and reason and come up with those kind of innovations that can help them solve their personal problems.
My name is Amaso Tracy. I'm from Loro Secondary School, Oyam District, Northern Region. We have come up with a product called a Crossbow, and the title is Enhance Security Through Crossbow Development, and this is the Crossbow. So in our society, we have found that there are so many cases of insecurity, whereby, for example, in the schools, in the banks, and other big institutions where we need security, there are cases that we need security, but we lack the gadgets that we have to use for enhancing proper security. Therefore, we have come up with this Crossbow to enhance, to help in improving and giving sustainable security to our society.
My name is Otim Emmanuel from Loro Senior Secondary School, found in Northern Region. Before you here, we have our project by the title Developing Fluid Pressure Power Irrigation, of which is under the theme Science for Development and Transformation. So this project of us, we have come out with it because we have seen in our society there has been adverse change in the climate, of which this is affecting our crop growth. So our society members, they are suffering from drainage. So this one is highly affecting our crop. So that is why we come out with the idea of making this project. So in this project, we have the food pump, which is this. This food pump serves as the pressure provider. So when you connect it to the secondary source, this secondary source will be connected to the primary source of water. So the primary source of water will provide water via this hole into the secondary source. So as you have filled up the secondary source with water, you know the pump, your food pump. So the food pump will provide the pressure inside the secondary source. This pressure will be equally distributed throughout the liquid. The water will move from this secondary source up to this 5-liter jerrycan. So this one will act as a pressure preserver. So it will push the water out up the fountain generator. So as the water moves up the fountain generator, it will be sprinkled out. via DC hole, on which we are going out. We are calling it the water jet. Will enable the water to come out in terms of fountain. So as the water is coming out, we have this hole, this side and the other side. So it will come in terms of fountain curving like this. So if you want to water even other places, you can reduce the pressure by stopping this one a bit, so that the level of the fountain will try to close up, so that the area near the instrument can also be watered. So that is how you can water your plant.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Okao Michael. I'm a student from Lango College, Lira, and I am here to give a presentation about the project we have, that is an electric generator. This is a mechanism that we have designed to produce current electricity without the use of fuel. Let's have a look on how we have constructed the system. In this generator, we have the starting switch that we improvise rather than using a coil to start the generator, where from here, the red button that I'm pointing on, this is the starting switch that we use to start the generator. Then we have a load switch. This is used to summarize the connections of the circuit to make sure that we have current being supplied to the outlet that can be used for powering appliances. And we also have to take a look at the overview of how the circuits have been connected inside the generator. In this, we have a motor that has been Okay, in this we have a motor, the black surface we have. This is a motor that has to be used to rotate the top of the dynamo to make sure that we are producing some amount of voltage that is worth 14. So this motor has to rotate the dynamo, and this is an alternating current dynamo that produces volts up to 14. And from the dynamo, we have connected wires that transmit the amount of volts being generated from the dynamo to the transformer to be stepped up. Now, in this transformer, we have two coils. We have the primary coil that is to step down the amount of volts being produced by the dynamo, and the secondary coils that is to step up the amount of voltage. Therefore, with this generator, we need to step it up to make sure that we have a higher amount of output being produced from the socket. Therefore, from the transformer, from this dynamo, current of 14 volts moves to the transformer, and it's stepped up by the secondary coils to 230 volts. And in all these processes, from 14 volts, a deflection is always being made from the first screen of this voltmeter. Then in the 230 volts, as the output of the transformer, a deflection is also made in the second screen of the generator. Let's have a look on how the system works. So rather than using the coil, I'm going to start it from a press of a switch, like this. And then when I switch it on, I'm going to put on the load switch, and we're going to be seeing that there is the light being generated from this bulb, showing that this shows that the output being generated, the 230 volts, we have the bulb as a demonstration to actually show that we have power being generated from the socket. But from the outlet, you can connect extension cables that you can use to power various electrical appliances like fridges, TVs, laptops, among others. Therefore, we combine this as a household generator because the amount of volts being produced can't manage to run in stations and industries. Though we have that in our future prospects to increase on the amount of volts being generated by this to make sure that the power is enough to run various kinds of electrical appliances. This generator has been designed to solve problems of power instability, especially in rural areas whereby more than 35% of the households have limited access to efficient and sustainable power source and power supply. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Apollo Stephen. I'm a student from Lango College, a member of Robotics Club. Today, I bring to you an existing technology known as an automated traffic light system. An automated traffic light system was made by JP Knight in 1896. First of all, we want to minimize the rates of accidents on streets. How will we minimize the rate of accidents on streets? We are going to put our traffic lights on streets, and if we put it on streets by the help of colors, it will help in the minimization of the speed of vehicles, leading to hence minimizing road accidents. Secondly, job insecurity will be minimized by what? If our traffic light system is being put on the streets, it means that there will be fast flow of vehicles because there will be moderate, but there will be movement of vehicles chronologically, making a person reaching his or her workplace very early and motivate that person in work, mitigating job insecurity. When I connect like this there will be light changes from up here. There will be light changes from up here. The Arduino board contains a code that helps in the changing of light sequentially from red to green, and from red to orange, and from orange to green. So therefore, if it is changing at an interval of 10 seconds per light, it means that we are going to help in the traffic flow congestions.
My name is Evelyn from Bishop Tarantino College. With us here, we have a smart walking cane. In our community, we have encountered a number of blind people who always knock themselves while they are walking. When they are walking, they need some people to be helping them. Like the traditional walking canes that they always use, it is unable to dictate an obstacle when it only dictates when it is in direct contact, like this one here. In our smart walking cane, we have the connecting wire, we have the buzzer, we have the Arduino Uno, and we have the soldering boards that has been used for all the connections. Beside here, we have the switch that is helping to break and complete the circuit. Down here, we have the sensors, the upper sensor and this downer one here. And alongside here, we have the reflector, where when the light strikes on it, it will reflect back. And we shall be in position to notice that there is an blind person.
This is Bishop Tarantino College. My name is Awol Mary Shalom, and my friend here, Chengmas Miriam and Amola Cinderella. We are here to present this project, and the title of the project is The Projector Phone. This project came about as a result of us seeing in our communities that teachers struggle with teaching because they have to move with the phones they have from group to group, and yet in a class where people are very many, there is delay, and at the same time other people feel like they're ignored. So that is where this project is coming in to solve that problem. So with this, the teacher can increase his or her screen so that everyone gets the same attention and no one feels ignored or disturbed. So as you can see, this is the project. We have made it from simple available materials. We have the card box, we have the accumulator, the connecting wires, the source of light. We have here the phone. We have dismantled the phone. We have picked the part that we're in need of, which is this part, and then the screen is around this area. We have the aluminum foil, the battery, the speaker, and then the wires connecting each other. So this project works on the principle that we power the light source. Upon powering the light source, we have aluminum foil inside so that the light does not escape in any other place. The light goes to a single place and passes through the screen, which is at this position, through the lens, and then the image is formed outside. So the project is a light, screen, and lens-like project. So that is how the image comes about from our side, so that everyone is in position to see what the teacher is trying to display. Then from here, this is the buttons, and this is where you press from, so that you can move, for example, from slide to slide. This is where you press, and then we have the memory card here. So we are looking at a feature that maybe every class should have, and then maybe a teacher can only have that memory card and places all the information in the memory card, and then just puts the memory card here and then displays the concept so that all the students can understand. That is the reason why we made this project. The main aim of the project is to expand the screen of the teacher, to prevent teachers from moving from group to group with their small phones.
Thanks so much. This drill sounds in action. My name is Agenor Caroline.
My name is Ranyari Unisato.
We are from Molemga Senior Secondary School. We are here to present a project entitled Production of Organic and Humanly Friendly Typhic Herbs Used in the Treatment of Typhoid Fever. Recently, one of the health challenges that we have identified in our community and has become common is typhoid fever. Research also shows that in most of the developing countries, especially where there is poor sanitation, people drink hand-boiled water and eat hand-warmed food, which causes typhoid. Since this contains the bacterium Salmonella typhi, which stays in cold and dirty environment.
So to prove its action, we tested it on 20 people in Aremo village, Morolem town council, which showed signs of typhoid fever. This was done by giving them 250 meals after every 12 hours for 3 days. When I talk of 250 meals, it is here. We use this to measure our local harm. So you pour up to here 250 meals and you put it into your clean cup and take after every 12 hours. That is to say, you take 250 meals in the morning and again 250 meals in the evening.
Yeah, this is Science in Action. You're welcome. I'm Mateso Michael Jackson from Aro Public Secondary School, reporting for the UPSTU project. In a research we carried out, we found out that at least 80% of the vehicles in the world are powered by petroleum. And this has resulted into global warming as a result of emission of carbon dioxide when these fuels are burned for energy by vehicles. So we conducted a project where we made a model of an electric powered excavator tractor to reduce environmental impacts of combustion engines if this technology is applied to use at large scale. This is the model of the electric powered tractor. It uses electric motors to function. This is the battery which provides the energy for the motors to function, while this is the control unit. And also this tractor is made of plastics. Reusing plastics also encourages environmental protection to reduce environmental impacts of plastics, since nowadays plastics are widely spread and are disposed poorly. Let me show you how the tractor works. This switch makes it to rotate. It's rotating, it rotates at 360 degrees, while it also moves on roller chains. Yeah, that's the bucket for digging. This is the arm functioning right now. Yeah, through such a technology, we can conserve our environment, and this our project integrates environmental protection through technology. I urge everybody to join our project so that we secure a clean planet for our future generation. Thanks.
Thank you, everybody. This is Millennial Sikunol together with Rosalind Leong. We developed a website that can solve the problem that students always experience in this competence-based curriculum. In this platform we made, there are very many things that you are going to discover uniquely, and I promise you will just develop an interest for studying digitally. Here we go. This is our homepage. The platform is called the Development of Genius Academia, Uganda. This is our homepage. If you come to our homepage and you click submit, it will take you to registration portal where you are able to register. If you have already registered, this is where you log in. This is where you log in, and it will take you to the login panel. As you go to the login, you are supposed to choose the email which you did registration with. After choosing, you enter your password. Yes, after entering your password, immediately it takes you to the student overview dashboard. That's where you now start interactions from. But our main focus of coming here is to watch the recorded videos which are of this curriculum. You click on the sidebar, you click on the video library where it takes you to access the videos. If you're in senior 1 and you registered as senior 1 student, you are supposed to watch the subject videos which are in these pages. If you are in senior 2, these are how you go. So up to senior 6,
From here, this is one of the panel. This is for the administration, and this one here, the administration can be able to see whatever it is going to do. Is the admin overall panel. And here is AI activity login, and then platform analytic, then CBC compliance. All these are all under the admin overall panel. Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Aime Patrick and I'm together with my friend Aisha Desmond. We are from Arua Public Secondary School located in Arua City. And these are our products from our research. Nowadays people have limited knowledge on natural repellents, making them to use synthetic repellents. And these candles, they have natural repellents. They have natural repellents which do repel mosquitoes, and the natural repellents are citral, which are extracted from Cymbopogon citratus, which is the botanical name of lemongrass. And nowadays people are using synthetic repellents. For example, DEET. DEET was made by United States Armies in 1947 and published in 1950 for the people to be used. But these products, they do use natural repellents which do repel mosquitoes. And too much use of the synthetic repellents can lead to respiratory diseases which can cause death.
Yes, this is Science in Action. My name is Kenny Gilbert and my friend is Lucky Ben. In this project, this is our project of Scrap to Sound, and we are going to explain on how our project works. This project, we have built this project from the local materials, electronic local materials which really have been discarded. It's not that every electronic that has been discarded is a useless thing, but what is being thrown can still be recycled and reused into a functioning material. And as for us, we decided to make a functioning radio from the discarded electronics, and this is how it functions. It has like a 2 double charging system. One, when we look at our radios in the market, they are just made of a single charging system, but for us we decided to modify ours with a 2 double-way charging system, whereby it is the USB and the direct charging system. And then this radio can only use Bluetooth, the flash, and the memory card, which is just the 3 main sources of this functioning radio. And talking about the internal system, majorly it only has the internal battery of phone, which can at least run for 2 days. Than the ones which we have in the market, they only have for the ones in the market, they always do run for about only 1 day and a half, but ours do run for 2 days. So this is majorly how it is, and you can only tap on the switch from here, and this is how it just works. So you can just listen to it, and this is how it is really hearing. So you can just listen to it, and it is a very nice radio that you can be able to afford.
My name is Jalar Harmony, and he is Mungojakisa Habat. So we are from Erusi Secondary School, located in Nebi District. We have come up with this project after doing our investigation in different areas. We found that most of the people in towns and rural areas, as well as other areas in the country, they are suffering just because they cannot afford the expensive stoves that other people they are making. So most of the people, they cannot afford things like electricity, things like gases, and among others. Therefore, as the young generation, we thought it wise to come up with this project in order to solve the problem that people are facing in different areas of the country. Therefore, I can briefly explain to you how this project works. And of course, this project, it looks very simple. but it is integrated with a lot of knowledge of physics and mathematics. This project you are seeing in front of you here, it is made particularly from locally available materials such as clay, sand, stones, among others. In the environment, things like anthills, they look very simple, but according to us, we have seen that this curriculum is not all about sitting on things, but we can use it to solve issues. This stove you are seeing here, inside this wall here, there are stones and gravels which can absorb heat. So when they absorb heat during cooking, although the charcoal is over, you can still use this stove. And approximately it can save up to 40% of your charcoal. Another thing is, we painted this thing black in order to absorb the radiant heat. Using the knowledge we have acquired from physics, we developed competence and we came up with this thing here. We painted it black in order to absorb radiant heat. Thirdly, we have properly ventilated this thing here such that it cannot produce a lot of smoke, because smoke when inhaled can impose danger to our health. The next thing is that we have put grasses into the gravel, of which right now we cannot see the grasses, but inside it there are grasses. So those grasses, they help to grab the soil particles together, making it to last longer. So the lifespan of this thing is more than that of the people who are selling on the market.
This is Adwari Secondary School. My name is Otim Gabriel. I'm called Obangamos Mark. We present to you an hydraulic excavator. An hydraulic excavator is a machine operated with fluid under pressure. The knowledge from physics and other subjects that has helped us to come up with this project is pressure. From the principle of Pascal, that states that the pressure applied at one point of an enclosed fluid, the pressure is transmitted equally throughout the fluid. So, I am going to take you through how it is operated. I have marked all the pistons. 1 for this one here, 2 controlling the 1, 2 here, 3 for 3, then 4 for 4. This is how it is operated. I will take you through it. As you are seeing, piston 2 is to stretch the second arm, then piston 4 to give it a rotation from the axle down there. Then if you want to take a material from down here, you allow piston 1 to get back down, then you open up the forked hand by pulling the plunger of piston 1, which is opening, bring it down using piston 2. As you are seeing, you grab your material. As you are seeing, we are going to take that material that we have taken back that side. As you are seeing, we are going to open, then we pour.
Science in action. My name is Amutenda Victor, a student at Achaba Senior Secondary School. So, before you here, we have designed a model solar dryer that can help in drying vegetables and fruits. So, in the structure of this, we have the frame here, which is made up of wood, and this wood here, they are in a dimension of 1 meter by 0.5 meters. So, in the upper part here, we have the transparent glass, which allows light coming from the sun to heat and dry what we'll have put inside here. So, inside here, we have the black body. This black body is a good absorber of heat. Light which is emitted from the sun, the heat from the sun, it is always absorbed by this black body, and it is not emitted away, because a black body absorbs it and does not emit it. From down here, we have the inlet vents, which allows the fresh air to enter inside the system, because it's the fresh air which drives the moistures away from the fruits that will be drying. Meanwhile, when the air is now warm inside there, it can be coming from these outlet vents. These outlet vents, it allows the warmer air inside there to come out, so that the temperature at which our food will be drying will be controlled, and the food nutrients in them will be kept as well.
My name is Kamar Jonathan. I come from Jubilee 2000 SS Karanga in Karamoja region. So we have come to present a project. As you can see, this is a simple project for obtaining clean water from dirty water.
We have to understand a certain situation here. There is a difference between clean and what? And safe. Now this water which is from this bucket, the water is clean but it's not safe. It passes through this pipe, goes to this bucket here, this last one, whereby you are seeing the outlet somewhere there. Here, as I told you earlier on, that the water will be clean from here, but will be now being safe from this side. Now, the reason as why we are going to make it safe from here is because we are going to do a process called chlorination. We are going to put chlorine here. Then, after that, we wait it to dissolve. After it being dissolved, what we do next is to now tap our water ready to be taken from the other side.
The second best exhibition is efficient and cost-effective solar dryer to produce quality dry fruit and vegetables at our senior secondary school. Number one, the best exhibition, Northern Region, 2025 exhibition competition is electric generator from Lango College with 78.8%.